And we are live. Late. Sorry about that, folks. I had dinner an hour ago and I was going to come up with something snazzy, but let's just say it didn't agree with me. Without further ado, let's head on in and get Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 4 started. Alright, guys, we're back for Geek Variants. We'll cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, Magic Gathering, and more. This time, the one, the only Peacemaker. And it's going to be, ideally, another fantastic episode. Last week was solid. And if you're new to the channel, just know, just trying to save you guys some time, there'll be nothing from the show inside this lovely rectangle here. So don't want to waste your time and hope that you guys are going to get to, see the show. We're going to talk about the show as it happens. We'll drop our minute marker to everyone sync up, and it's always support the official release over on HBO Max, or is it just Max? I don't know. They change the name all the time. But last week's episode was solid. We had a good time. I just knocked something over. As you can tell, I'm very, very well prepared this week. Unfortunately, not prepared enough. So, without further ado, let me pull out my handy-dandy notebook for taking notes as the episode gets going on. That way I can try and remember what happens when we do our official review of all things Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 4. And friendly reminder, the stream went up for next week, Gen V. 3-episode opening next week. 3-episode opening for Gen V. Midnight Pacific Standard Time on the 17th. And Tony, what's up, my friend? Love having you as always. I think Will either be here or he'll be late. He's watching the new Demon Slayer. So, his thoughts, his feelings, all that good stuff will be out there on that when he is back in the saddle. And as with all things, we'll be back for Tugadonki tomorrow. Lord of Mysteries, live stream, Teddy's Universe, not Teddy's Universe, Teddy's Haven. A lot of good stuff. Very interested to see where we're going to go with Peacemaker here because James Gunn was cooking last week. First 2 episodes were very slow, in my opinion. But last week was a nice, positive turn. Gen V next week. Very excited to see what we're going to have for its second and final season, as it'll be the last season because The Boys wraps up sometime next year, I believe, with the final season of that absolutely amazing show. And as always, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we are on Spotify. Hitting likes, follow, shares, hypes, whatever platform you're on, it always greatly helps us. So appreciate y'all for that. Can't wait for this new and more exciting content to be rolling around the way. We have a lot of big things in the works. Let's just put it that way. As always, Antonio, pleasure to have you in chat. Hope your week has been going well, my friend. Hope it's going to be another more exciting episode for us to sit back and enjoy on as we get some good old James Gunn DC Universe shenanigans. As always, I'll try not to lean back too far. I'm so used to having the mic right here, so I can just kick back like this. I need to lean up, lean forward, so you guys can actually understand what it is I'm trying to say to you. And for all the shenanigans throughout the episode, I got my Shrek shirt ready. We're ready to go. Good old shirt when them hanging out in Duloc, which had such a crazy, crazy premise for that whole movie and everything pertaining to it. Because last episode, we finished off with Peacemaker being an absolute hero, saving the other universe, making huge strides in his relationship. Things were finally getting better, only for him to be able to come back into this universe as his house is being raided. Because, I mean, that's going to be a perfect opening for this series thus far. And it's going to be crazy to see how Economos deals with his guilt, how Peacemaker is going to react to everything else going on. And ultimately, if Eagle Lee is going to be able to save the day again, because we know that Rick Flag Sr. has it completely out for our boy and is doing everything in his power to ensure victory for himself against our Peacemaker, because, well, let's just say he's not all that fond of how things are going to be played out for all of us. And let me keep hitting that refresh button. The episode should be dropping momentarily because it is, let me double check it is Thursday. Yep, it is Thursday. Losing track of the days has been one of those weeks. Once the episode drops, I will get us our minute marker. We'll get everybody all synced up. We'll get back on the same page. We'll have some fun. Antonio out here watching the recap already. Appreciate that. As always, friendly reminder for everyone who does watch these episodes, we do a review immediately after the episode's over, and then we give our official time for the actual review to come on out so that we can have, even further dialogue, if not maybe a little bit better dialogue when our thoughts are a little bit more together. Being on the fly isn't necessarily the name of the game, but you want to be a little more poised for the actual recaps because Antonio has seen some shenanigans in chat and live throughout all the shows we've covered, whether it was like Marvel or whether it was the Penguin, where things, tend to get a little bit crazier with the boys and everything that we have going on pertaining to the universe itself. Say season one's already out. Season two, we don't have episode 4 up just yet. They are making me work for it. You've got 2 minutes. I don't even have an episode. So you are coming out ahead of me. There it is. Need I say door? All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and get 2 minutes up there, and I'll be ready to go. Antonio, I'll catch up with you. We'll be able to sync up at that time. Boom. All right. Got a bunch of kids on screen. Good old mullet look is coming back for some reason, but it's there. And Antonio, in 3, 2, 1. Let's enjoy Peacemaker. Need I say from 35 years ago, in the woods, fun as a family, getting everything together. Was that Weasel? Was that genuinely? That sounds like Weasel. Ain't no way. Are we bringing back one of my favorite bizarre characters? Because that's definitely not a regular animal. Valid question. Very valid question. Oh wow. Okay, that was an alien. All right. Good old family outings. Am I right? Little family vacation. Nothing like the removal of some kind of alien esque creature. I thought it was going to be Weasel for a second. Got an alien ship and the whole kit and caboodle. Gotta love hanging out in the woods. He sees the helmet and immediately thinks, you know what? Yep, that's gonna be mine, and we're gonna have some fun with that. I would not be getting too far behind right about now. As we can clearly tell, some of us are more. Oh, this is where the dimensional door was found. I was always curious how they were gonna find the actual door itself and explain where exactly it went. And every single week, the opening grows on you like a little bit more, but season one was better. um, there is a rumor, and I haven't been able to confirm it or source it, but the other universe's dad may not be a different person. That he may still have all of his, how should I put this, racist tendencies, but that universe is just a little bit more accepting of his horrible tendencies and traits. So now they're revered as heroes over there. Because apparently there's a DC universe where that's more accepted. So genuinely hoping not. But it's a running universe with the memes and how people have been able to review such content in such a high level that we're not certain like where everything is going to line up. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see how we get everything together. But yeah, getting Judo Master back in the saddle is gonna be interesting this week as well. But there we go. Chapter 4. Need I say door? In that universe, we're doing it differently. I mean, they're not speaking German, but I mean, they took, I guess, some of the core traits that were there to a little more to heart. So we'll see. I had this on my mic. I wasn't able to see what's going on here. Who is eating with their mouth open? Is that Judo Master? Oh yeah. Be like I do it again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of weird. Economos. Oh wow. Well, Economos kind of lost that one. Really, with the bird blind, this thing's getting crazy. That's not true at all. There we go, Economos. Let's go full scale moment. That there's no such wink for that. No, Illinois is not like that. No, you just call them haggard. I believe that. That's fantastic. Another Warner mention that they got going on. He's just standing up for Judo Master. Oh wow, this team per Argus, biggest idiots we've come across. I just want to be that guy. Just be like, I'm an uninvolved. I don't know. None of this is my business. It's like there's cameras in this van. If you try and sneak a text, I don't think you're getting away with that, Economos. Unfortunately, we still have Peacemaker in those pants. We need to maybe not bring leather pants back. Asking for a friend, telling for a friend. I don't know. Leather pants need to go. It's a weird hill to die on, but I might be there for it. He just may have realized the damage to his house. Argus is quite a bit dysfunctional. Oh wow, just a few of them. We're really gonna argue with the bird about where he's gonna eat. It's like you need to just look outside and see what's going on. And he doesn't have his. Oh, he has a phone on him. Atta boy. He's really gonna be this dumb right now. Economos just risks everything to save your life, and you're just not gonna be able to understand this man. Oh, he's there. You go. There's the brain cells. We're working. Atta boy. Economos and Saint Wild on the right. That's where all the action's gonna be. Clapton cultural appropriation. If, why do you have an alien helmet in a cardboard box in your pantry? That is so bizarre. There you go. Bribery will get you everywhere. Save the bird, save the world. Let's go, Eagly. Hmm. That door's coming right down. There's no item in the fridge. Yeah, there we go, Antonio. Now we're thinking. But he got out of there, so that's something. But that door is going to be reprimanded very easily. Really? You don't have to put your. You don't got to pick that up. Don't eat that. Why you look like you want to eat that? Don't do that. Oh, oh my god! Why is he eating bird poop? Oh, can I get him off the team? Asking for a friend. No. How did we not dodge that? Yeah, he's like Peacemaker can take out Superman. I don't think you can take out Judo Master. Like, uh, oh, yep. Oh, there we go. Now we're actually fighting. Someone needs to save Eagly. Out. That would hurt like crazy. Oh, Economos with a KO. A little firm with that push. A little firm. A little bit of roughing the passer. Oh, there goes the alien helmet. Eagerly could have tanked that. Oh yeah, that's our bird. That's our bird, everybody. Oh, oh, Judo Master just yeah, you'd be unconscious if not a broken nose. Hey, Ju- is Judo Master still living though? Because I mean, unconscious might be a start. That's awful. I don't think I want envelopes just shoved through my door like that. Nope. New magazine. Anybody still get magazines? Or is that something we don't do? Trying to look for her company there somewhere. Well, it's there, but well, company's first big day. Shut up for at a bio. Hmm? Oh, Chris, come get me. Things have gone awry. I just landed on a small Vietnamese man who was doing a bunch of flips. Oh, he's okay. Yeah, he's gonna be a little concussed. Just a little bit. Not a good time. He kind of must needs organized lying though. I don't think this is gonna work out. What is he talking about? Oh boy. Oh, Saint Wild is crazy. Like that can mean a lot of other things. Yeah, there's a lot of options here. Let's not close the book on that too early. I'm just so baffled right now by. Like, we agree. No, we don't. Hmm. I was attacked by another eagle. Okay, I don't think that's what a concussion means. Like not even a little bit. You got a what? Mm, yes, that is gonna be a problem. All right, trying to get a hold of vigilante. Where's it gonna do? Dorset Lowe's? Like right now in the middle of my shift? Yeah, there's that. She is literally being paid to deal with this. Oh, he's spitting a man's eye. Spit right in his eye. Jalen Carter for one. That's somebody who spits on another person. Football reference for those who appreciate that. Georgia, go dogs. Class. That's, oh wow. Yeah. That's a fair reaction, Antonio. Very fair reaction. Someone spits you right in your eye. No, 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 no. We transferred a door with an alien door. That was worse than any gore. I mean, hey, if you're looking for gore, Gen V comes back next week. It's gonna be real crazy. Has to be. I kind of goat. Stalling is not a good idea. Oh, that's very nice of Birdo. Very nice. Extra help. Holding it together, Economos. It's interdimensional and it helps me fall in love with the girl I'm struggling to be with this time. It's exactly the same. So they were both perfectly aware of each other in all technicality. I'd be like, yeah, that's that gonna be an issue. It'd be like, just take her through the portal. Be like, see, or like, there's an alien that comes out of the other door, and he's very rude to me. We can talk about it. It's an alien, and he's an adult, and he was the dude from The Office who was originally dating Pam. I never remember the actor's name, but I know what role he was in. Hmm. Going back to the trailer in the woods. Oh, well, we got a little cabin actually. Oh, so who lives here now? Is this just abandoned? Yeah, Adrian does love his spiders. Trying to remember where to set this up. It's like, but what are we going to be able to come up with? Uh, Good question. Um, the best way to hack this door. There's a lot of possibilities, folks. He hacked into the CIA when he was 14. What the heck? Economos? Get some lore on that. But why'd he do it? That's what I want to know. Mm. Yeah, he's bought as much time as he possibly can. That is so creepy. Got an alien helmet from an alien who got taken out by a rifle. So they have still haven't figured out how to make themselves more impervious to taking damage. Eagerly could have tanked it though. On the other hand, okay, like everyone's literally standing behind me. But couldn't we all have different hobbies or hustles or things of that nature? He's stalling in the worst possible way. Everybody in that room, if they were capable, would have just moved him out of the way and just did it. Okay, I didn't understand what you said. Oh wow, he's lost the whole team. I mean, hit the button. Nope. Yeah, it might be time to move. I'd be like, I'm just nervous about accidentally opening up a rift in time and space if this goes wrong. Like that. That's a good stall, but um, this is going to be a little confusing. Yeah. I don't know what I'm stalling here. New door. Yep. Just whoop, and he's running in flat first. Okay, doors open, but did they get anything? This is probably going to be very confusing. Hmm? Oops. Well, okay. I mean, that's how'd you end up having clothes there? Like, have those just always been there, or are these just things I accidentally lost due to the fact that there was now a trans-dimensional door added into my closet? That's that's wild. I I'd generally be curious about how most of the specifics work, but ta-da! Yeah, we need to close this. Okay, flag senior is going to be a little more than that. Literally nothing. It's a time capsule closet. Yeah, this is some Dragon Ball Z type stuff. And hardcore is fighting people again. I mean, I guess he would have to build the house around the door. Is she just doing like street UFC fights for money, or is she just going through some weird issues? Like, there's nothing wrong with being tough, but you got to do it a smarter way than this, right? Because that's your ex's dad, I guess. Well, she was just hooking up with his son. They weren't like together, so that's confusing. General Flag. Yeah, interesting. Doing okay. I have a lot of unpaid bills here. Still only see Crossbones. Yeah, it'll take a while to see the difference. Yeah, good times. This is awkward for everybody. I mean, we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room here, but you know, Flag Junior. Hmm. Oh, yep. Here we go. There's the elephant in the room. We needed to talk about it. It would be weird because you'd have to call him Ricky because like Rick and Rick. Like I'm not. One of them was used in a different context, if you catch my meaning, as opposed to what's here. So, yeah. Oh, good for Waller. Lady always gets her punches in. Hmm. That woman is powerful. She stood toe to toe with Superman and Batman and told them both to where to put it. Hmm. She sounds very militaristic when she's breaking this down. Waller hold a grudge? No, no, no. Ah, there we go. The real reason we're here. Well, Chris is so screwed. He stands zero chance. I mean, my name is Deceit, but that was accidental. I thought it was going to be for Economos. Deceit from Hardcore is a whole other thing. Start a new DCU by Peacemaker going through the door that has the new Superman. I mean, technically, you can't do that considering that the end of season one was retconned with all the heroes that already exist. So that we're basically in the same universe already. Would be cool though. There's a lot of different ways they could have gone about it, bringing old characters that they wanted to keep around, but you know. People had a lot of opinions on stuff. Not anymore. There's not another me in that universe. It's like I got in a fight with me. I technically won, but I also lost. If you catch my drift, it was self defense. Oh, I mean that would be crazy if Rick Flag Jr. was in love with Chris. I mean that's fantastic thing. He has to take out a bio into that universe now, and we're gonna see what's really gonna be happening. There ain't no way she has to see this. She's just gonna keep calling it on us because he looks like he could be happy in the universe. Yep, he's in it for the wrong reasons, folks. He's in way too deep. No, it's me, but not me. But it's also me. No, I mean that is kind of hateful if you thought I owned that personally. I wear a lot of weird stuff proudly. That's that's a crime. Someone's finally having the talk with him about other universe self. I mean, you're asking the right questions, Antonio. Maybe it was basically like the reverse. Well, that's not reverse. It's just the Roswell incident where everyone's like, "Oh, the aliens arrived again." This is all hypothetical and theoretical. That the Roswell incident happened, aliens arrived, and then we've just been cross engineering stuff back from that moment in time to get our tech. Thanks, Vigilante. What a guy. Really, Vigilante? We're doing this. We're doing this right now. Gotta put a brand new door on. No, it's not the time to be texting Harcourt because she's gonna sell you out so she can pay her bills, and she's not gonna think twice about it because she could literally just take him down right here, right now, and everything's done. Because all Argus would have to do is get like her phone and her phone records and be able to pull this information and be like, "You were with him. Why didn't you get him? Well, why didn't you tell us? What are you doing here?" I was wondering, I was hearing that. Oh, Vigilante's a villain in the other universe. I mean, that'd be awesome if the vigilante is the villain. Thanks. Wow. It's like taking my phone already. Yep, it's over. Chris is doomed. Yep. Mm. bozos. Oh, we're gonna have a nice little fun time at the park. Eagle is gonna have to come in and save the day again because Chris is gullible and well, Hardcore just smiles at him and he'd give up his social security number. What? Where? What is this transition? Why? I have no words. Yondu is very weird in this universe. He's having a oh, don't do that. Stop picking at that. A spiritual journey that's awful. Yondu is okay. This guy is in too deep. What? What? Is there some okay, there's reality to what he's doing? Are we serious? Um, uh, I don't know anymore. Is Eagly like a god or wow. Okay. That is that is a thing. Oh, Chudo Master's still alive. Argus just left him behind. I would laugh if Chris just turned around. It's like, this is a bad idea. Yep. Pick it up at the next week. So Yondu isn't crazy, or Saint Wild, as his official name is. Hardcore is now a traitor. Chris is going to yet another trap. He got out of the first one thanks to Economos giving Saint Wild a concussion that apparently gave him mystical powers, because apparently that's a thing. And Flag is going full scorched earth to ensure that he gets his victory for the vengeance of his son. Wow. Um, yeah, that was an episode. That was a good one. Could not take my eyes off the screen. Definitely really enjoyed that one. So hope you guys did too, Antonio. So that was bizarre from top to bottom. Fowler got spit in his eye. Saint Wild got blood directly and opened his third eye. There is an end credit. Yeah, it's not too much to it though, so it's going to be interesting to see like how that all plays out. Just a wild, wild time. Let me go back, double check the end credit one more time because I know there was a advertisement for their little video game on mobile. Oh wow, it's the eagle dropping thing again. God, I was about to throw up. What a wild, wild time. That is absolutely crazy. This show is definitely on one. Definitely one of the more bizarre shows out there. But again, Gen V comes next week. It's gonna be so serious. The show is completely unserious, but at the same time, completely serious about how unserious it is. And that's what we love about it. Need I say Door? Best episode of the season thus far, but we're continuing to ramp up. And then, like I said last week, as long as every episode after episodes 1 and 2 is good, no one's going to remember how slow episodes 1 and 2 were. The build as the perfect foundational pieces, but while they're boring, they were more expose, set everything up that needed to be in place. And then we just put our pedal directly to the floor for the next couple episodes and ramped all the way on up. Finished strongly, finished proudly, and had a really good time on it. Because right now, we're cooking with fire, and I love what we're seeing, other than, well, Yondu dancing around in his underwear that we're assuming he was wearing? Question mark. Don't want to check, just assuming for the sake of humanity and my eyesight alike that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Economos, though, definitely MVP on that one. No deceit on his part. Hardcore, we thought so much more of you up till this moment in time. But as it is just me, and Will is likely working on a recap pertaining to Demon Slayer, we will definitely have to pick this up next time. I'll be live streaming tomorrow, Teddy's Haven, in the morning after Tugan Anki, and tomorrow night, I believe, is the season finale for The Lord of Mysteries, or we're getting really dang close to it on that show. It's been anime of the year. You guys looking at something to watch, that'd be it. I'm a Brent for Geek Variants, hanging out with Antonio, who is the man, the myth, and the legend. And hopefully we'll see you guys next week for not only more Peacemaker, more live streams, more reviews, but for the season 2 premiere of Gen V. As always, if you made it this far, you know where the subscribe button is. It's free, greatly helps us out. If not, I'll see you in the next one.